random draft.
What's up, Dan?
Oh man, Rick, there's only 10.
Dan, I don't know why everything is not working. I'm so sad. Oh my god, I'm in such demand right now. How can I help you, Mr. Sullivan?
Yeah, what do I do?
Okay, so hit the Windows key button in the bottom left-hand corner of your keyboard. It's second from the left in the bottom. Type in program files. Should be the first thing that pops up. From there, you go to Catalyst Control Center. It might start with an A for AMD, or it might start with just Catalyst, so C. And then you click Uninstall. It doesn't really matter, though. It just means that you're not using... Oh, it's gonna go fucking great. Dude, I'm fucking drunk right now. This is terrible.
You're drunk?
I made some fucking hurricanes for me and my mom's. Well, I had this stuff. Well, no, I didn't have the alcohol for it yesterday, but I went and bought some alcohol, went to Costco and got a bunch of fruit, and I juiced all this fucking, like, pineapple, oranges, and limes. And then I drank it all. So I've drank mucho rum. So I am non-functional right now. I'm playing video games. I can't see how this can go wrong. Why the fuck is Discord not opening?
What is the thing called I'm supposed to find?
Program files.
I'm in program files. What am I supposed to find in program files?
Sorry. In program files, you're looking for Catalyst Control Center, and you just uninstall that. Catalyst Control Center is the AMD drivers. So you.
What? The AMD app.
I mean, is there anything under Catalyst in it?
I don't see anything in Catalyst.
It'll say Catalyst Control Center, or maybe it'll say like AMD. Are they called iFinity? I don't fucking remember.
That's the AMD app.
I don't know. Fucking uninstall that then. You don't see anything that says Catalyst, or it should definitely say. Well, maybe it's not called Catalyst anymore. I don't fucking know. Yeah, whatever. Just delete the AMD thing. It'll be fine. Or you can just ignore it, because it also doesn't matter. It's just a driver you're not using, so. I love you so much, Michael. Have a wonderful evening.
You too.
Bye. Perfect strategy. Why the fuck isn't Discord opening? Dan? Why do you fucking call me? They're not doing anything. Whoa, that's weird. Oh no, it's just Battle Pass, whatever.
My life is in your hands. Time is short.
Daniel?
Joe, you muted me.
We're good now. I can hear you.
Yo, that's fucked up, man. You drank without me?
At once.
Dude, I'm fucking drunk right now.
I'm jealous.
Dude, I'm playing Dota and like nothing works.
I'm getting a kilo.
I love you.
30 seconds until this.
It's still fun, though.
Place goes ham.
Yeah, I drank with my mom and one of her friends. I made hurricanes. Oh fuck that! I discovered my weakness.
What's in a hurricane?
Dude, it's just like 2 types of rum.
Give it my all.
One of which can be 151, but I did not put 151 in it.
You got a problem with my accent, boy? Huh? Hey?
Godspeed, little storm spirit. What was it saying? Oh, so it's like some Jamaican rum and then some like off-brand Bacardi thing.
What does it taste like? Is it fruity?
Yeah, super fruity. I drank it. The last time I drank it was when I went to visit Adri. She works at a bar. She's a bartender. I was like, yo, make me something fruity and delicious. And she got me drunk as fuck and like at like noon.
I'd stake my life on it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that was the last time I had.
No referee.
Yeah, that was the last time I had it.
Yes. With a will.
Be careful. Ursa's coming for you. Yeah, you're dead.
So you were out by the pool pretty much the whole day, chilling.
I wasn't in the pool, but that's the general gist of it.
You know what's better than first?
Yo, man, if you take one of those things right now, you're gonna feel
Fuck,
real
man.
good.
That was just not a good idea.
You'd be up all night, though. Be good if you took it earlier.
Yo, I got the zoning on lock, Luna. Don't you worry, bitch.
Fucking Joe, bro!
How the fuck did I just aggro this fucking melee creep? I don't even understand this fucking game.
Dude, by accident, I think I shut down the whole Discord server.
Yeah, I don't know why. It's like it won't start, and I'm just like, fuck it, I don't care.
It's not just you, it's all of Discord, Joe.
Should I report Discord for it?
It's happening the whole fucking court, bro. None of my other.
Oh shit, I'm dead.
Oh, it's back up. It's actually back up.
Is it?
Yeah. As
Yeah,
I was saying that, it came right back.
Well, I kind of connected. Most things aren't working. Don't worry, buddy. I'm on it. I'm gonna go fucking get this room. Damn it, the mag took it. What a fucking dickhead. Don't worry, get that deny, and then we'll rape him. We'll control the whole wave. You won't know what to do. His butthole's gonna hurt. You know, I blame my death on you not having a Bassi, by the way.
Yo, Joe's already shit. Passive aggressively.
Get fucking raped. How does it feel to get so utterly dominated?
Don't deny, don't deny. Now deny.
At once. I'll take all you have to give. Play your fate.
Don't worry, I fucking put him right in his place, Luna.
Ha!
So Daddy's
I did
here
not
for.
mean to do that.
I did not
Report
mean
your
to
house.
career speed boost that. Easy fucking deny. Oh, thanks for the tango, buddy. I appreciate it. You're my numero uno.
With a will.
You're my numero uno. I'm gonna look for this jungle mag. Fuck up his dad.
Yes.
Dano is missing. Oh, here he is. Shit. Why did you do that? Why did you drop him on top of me? Are you serious?
Storm, how's mid going? You should be
the
crushing
Venom
him,
isn't
but
the
if you need
problem.
help, just let me know.
Double kill.
Storm,
Ah,
push
you
it.
gotta keep Ursula away. gonna have phase boots now. That's gonna be unfortunate.
Dude, I'm here. We're gonna dual lane mid, and they're gonna fucking cry like little bitches. Just kidding. I'm gonna go get this bounty and buy boots. Little booties of speed. It's gonna be sick. How's your day going, Dan? So just to clarify, I really want an honest answer. You're just fucking me about all this global warming nonsense, right?
At this point, I'm starting to become undecided. Look, dude, there's definitely global warming, okay, and climate change. Like, the world has been a climate since there's been greenhouse gases, you know, on this world. So obviously, shit is changing at all the time. Well, let's not have America pay hundreds of fucking billions of dollars.
Okay, dude, but like, think of $100 billion in the grand scheme of our GDP.
Doesn't matter to our GDP. Why the fuck are we doing it? Make China pay. Make the fucking illegals pay. No way, Joe. It just keeps getting deeper and deeper. Next thing you know, you got de Blasio's running around in the fucking Germany, siding with protesting at the G20 summit of his own president. His name is fucking Warren Bubenheim or whatever the fuck his name is. And you think his name is de Blasio. So his fucking name, bro. I'm so pissed, bro.
What does that matter?
What do you mean, what does that matter?
What are you fucking even going on about? Like, I feel like you... Like, my issue with, like, how you approach issues is that, like, you'll focus on something, like, completely inane. That, like, doesn't matter at all. And you'll try to make the biggest fucking deal about it.
This guy fooled you and tons of others Americans, bro. Like, and he's... You don't understand. This... Like, we said the other day, bro, like... You guys don't want this to be a capital country or New York to be a capitalist like city, dude. That's what this city wouldn't be here if it wasn't capitalist. Like this whole country wouldn't be here if we weren't capitalists.
But we just want like, I mean, you're just being kind of stupid, you know? Like, what most people want who like talk about this shit, it's like we just want like things to be on a more equal playing field. Like I want people to have a better basic quality of life, and like I don't think that's like something that's inherently negative. Like, you try and turn to this negative thing, like, we're America, you can't give people, like, the basics of society. It's like, what good are we as a fucking society if we can't just, like, help out those of us who are in need, you know? Like, Joe, why are you being a dick?
I'm not being a dick, and even...
You're, like, 100% being a dick. There's, like, no way around that, Dan.
No way. Going off topic for a second, you got guys like George Clooney who moved out of the country because of Donald Trump, who's now moving fucking back because he's a fucking idiot. And how are you gonna live in oh dude, he's too scared now to live with his family in fucking England, UK, because all the bombings. And this is why, bro. We don't have this shit.
You're going fucking off tangent. What?
We don't have this shit here, Joe.
Hold on. No, you're fucking going off on a tangent. What are you fucking even going on about right now? Like,
people
George Clooney moved out of the country because something. What?
He's a liberal like you, bro.
Alright, I'm gonna look this up right fucking now. I'm gonna tab out of my Dota game. You're gonna make me fucking Google something that's probably completely wrong. Let's see where the fuck George Clooney lives right now.
He says he moved out of fucking England or UK because it's dangerous, and he's going back to Cali. He moved out because of Trump, and now he's coming right back because this is the safest fucking country. Because we keep the illegals out, we keep these fucking jihads out.
I'll get the fuck out of here, dude. And that whole fucking shit in Europe is our fucking fault. I mean, you don't want to take accountability for that, I'm sure. Like, you want to pretend that we didn't cause the...
Start killing each other.
You want to pretend we didn't cause the destability in that fucking region, dude? Are you honestly going to say, like, we didn't fuck everything up? Because we totally did.
Yeah, you mean you and Obama?
No, I mean, like, you and George W. fucking Bush fucked that shit up. Because you're fucking retarded. Like, you want to get involved in shit we have nothing to do with. And, like, well, I shouldn't blame you. Like, I try not to generalize, unlike what you fucking do.
I generalize.
TPM.
At least I admit it.
But that's not cool. Like, do you not see how that's a stupid way to approach fucking life in general?
Dude, but did you watch the Christopher Wallace? Did you watch the Christopher Wallace interview? Dude, Christopher Wallace was
like, that's my issue with, like, how you approach things, though. Like, that's fucking reprehensible. Like, you don't realize that? Like, you look at things and you have this, like, vitriolic fucking view. Where you're like, oh man, look how much he dominated him. It's like, dude, can't people just have a conversation without one person owning the other? Can't you just look at something and, like, observe like the dialogue these two individuals had together and see if they like meaningful headway was made between their two positions. Like, you can't look at things like that. Is that like an unreasonable fucking way to look at things? Like, are you fucking kidding? Why does everything has to be like, well, he dominated him? It's like, no, you sound like a fucking dumb fucking like are the Donald fucking Trump's. God damn it, I'm fucking.
Dude, first off, Christopher Wallace is probably the best. Dude, he has the most brutal interviews. Google his and Bill Clinton's, bro. We
But
watched
that interview wasn't fucking brutal. That's my fucking issue, dude. Like, there was them having a conversation. I think Al Gore's answers are pretty reasonable. Like, well, how do you feel about your predictions that were wrong 10 years ago? And he's like, well, you're right. Like, my predictions were wrong. And, like, we as a society haven't continued going in that direction. We've made improvements. Like, he talked about the amount of coal we rely on in like the U.S. now compared to what we relied on 10 years ago, and there was a 12% decrease. So you didn't see a continuing expanding reliance on fucking coal. And you want to present that like, oh, Chris Wallace demolished him, like he was wrong 10 years ago. It's like, dude, yeah, yeah, predictive models aren't fucking perfect. They want to give you an idea. Like, that's like if you watch fucking professional baseball, right? Like, they'll make a prediction like, oh, this guy hit 20, let's say 15 home runs in the first 20% of the season, so he's probably going to hit 75. Like, what if that guy only hits, like, 68? Like, he falls off. Like, shit like that happens. Like, predictive models aren't perfect. They rely on certain things to, like, continue going as they are, and, like, fucking...
Dude, he scared the whole world. He's driving in
well, we fucking deserve it. Like, are you fucking kidding?
He's driving in these massive jets, dude. They said that his jet, or the guy from Virgin Mobile, another fucking climate fucking conspiracy... This guy is flying in a jet that one flight from America to England is me using a lifetime of fuel and carbon emissions.
Actually.
So get your shit together, Joe.
But that's what, like, you're just trying to, like, you're like, well, hypocrisy, and it's like, okay, well, yeah.
It's hypocrisy. He tax the middle class.
But it's like, yeah, he uses jets to go.
Why is the middle class gonna fucking pay?
What are you fucking talking about? Like, you're not even making any fucking sense, Dan. You're just being a fucking retard again. Like, it's like so hard to have fucking conversations with you, man. Like,
I'm not even being a retard. I'm talking to
you. The middle class has to pay for what?
We're the ones that are going to be taxed indefinitely.
For what?
Carbon taxes that, you know, Obama and this fucking idiot wanted. If he became president, which I wanted at the time because I knew nothing, dude, we would have been fucked.
But he should have been fucking president. Like, do you see what alternative was? You honestly, like, in hindsight, you take George fucking Bush. Like if you're honestly gonna say, like, wholeheartedly, not fucking with me, that you would take George W. Bush over like whatever the alternative was, which in this case is fucking whatever the fuck his name is.
Gore.
Yeah, you're gonna take George W. Bush over fucking Gore. Like, do you know how dumb fucking Gore was? Like, I'm sorry, dude. Or sorry, how dumb Bush was. You see how much he fucked up and how he eroded our fucking liberties as a fucking country? Like, you as someone who, like, fucking... Who supposedly is a Republican, who wants to, like, stand for, like, conservative values and shit and, like, American freedom. Like you don't have a fucking problem with the stupid fucking Freedom Act? Like, you don't have any fucking issue with that? Like, are you kidding?
Dude, I can't.
Like, that's the worst thing that's happened to our fucking freedoms, and it's spearheaded by your fucking boy GW, you know?
He's not my boy, bro. I never liked George Bush, bro.
I don't care what you fucking like. Like, that's what you're championing. You're like, oh, good thing we didn't have Al Gore as president, but you're like saying like, well, Al Gore was fucking horrible. Good thing we didn't have him. Like, you know what the alternative is. You're not a dumb fucking person. Like, you know the alternative to fucking George W. Bush was Al fucking Gore.
We would have had way more tax though, Joe.
Who cares? Like, it's going to affect the higher income classes. Like, good for them. Like, people making hundreds of millions of fucking dollars are the ones who are going to fucking struggle. Like,
it's
really that much of a fucking issue with that shit?
The middle class.
How the fuck did you lose the tower top already? They have like 0 fucking pushes.
You did see 4 of them come up there, right?
I fucking hate you. Like, dude, I just don't understand, like, how you say these stupid fucking things all the time. And, like I always try and give you the benefit of the doubt and say, like, you're just, like, fucking with me. But, like, how often can I say, like, can I give you the benefit of the doubt and say, like, oh, Dan's just fucking with me. He's not serious
about this whole fucking climate change. Yes, I believe in climate change, but the way being in these fucking giving $100 billion to fucking poor countries.
But, like, dude, $100 billion is, like, fucking nothing. Like, think about how much... Yo, let me aggro. I'll be sorry about it. Good thing I didn't know it had died. Like, dude, when So we give $100 billion out of our like multi-trillion-dollar fucking economy to further green energy development in like third world countries. Like, it's really not that much. I'm coming, baby.
Why are we doing it here?
Why are we not?
Why are we not helping the fucking the you know the Marines, like, you know, the vets, and like, why are we not helping our poor here and fucking fixing Chicago?
Well,
and
we should, but
and,
we can do
Detroit,
both.
Detroit, like Flint, like, how could we even let something like that happen? And we're worrying about fucking Guyana? You out of your fucking mind.
No, like, dude, you're being fucking stupid. Like, you don't want to help people in this country. Like, we've talked about universal healthcare. You have no desire to fucking help people in this fucking country. Don't try and play both sides of the fucking coin. Like you're acting like you don't fucking like you're not against universal healthcare and shit like that. That'd actually help people who are struggling in our fucking country. But you want to come out here and say, like, well, why aren't we helping people in our country? We should spend money there. But then when it comes to actually spending money here, you're like, no, why am I spending money on these fucking degenerates?
We privatized healthcare.
What? We didn't privatize healthcare.
If the big if, Joe, there's a big if in the beginning of that, it would be way better. It would be more lucrative for doctors to become doctors instead of these guys becoming plastic surgeons and shit and fucking, you know.
Or you think it would be more lucrative to be plastic surgeons out of that point? What are you saying?
Yes, that's the thing. So they're being things like that instead of being like actual doctors, and we're short. Dude, you gotta Google why there's a shortage of doctors and shit. Look at the Google.
There's a ton of education. There's only a limited amount of medical schools. I'm sure we can probably do something to make medical school more accessible.
Make it profitable for these guys, so then they don't do shit like that. You know, be profitable, bro. And these guys are geniuses doing this shit. They're not stupid people.
I mean, you can look at Ben Carson. He's a brain surgeon. He's a fucking retard.
Oh, dude, it's crazy. You think he's retarded, bro?
I mean, I think he's got many issues that make him a dumb person.
It's like, you know what? You say things that you don't also mean. Just because people aren't like, you know, everybody loves the celebrity Obama, bro. I like the celebrity Obama. You know, not anymore, though, because now I know what he really is. But, dude, I don't agree with Obama on anything, bro. Like, you just like the celebrity of some people, you know? And, yeah, no, Ben Carson's not a good speaker. Donald Trump is not a good speaker.
No, he's not a good person. That's my problem. He doesn't have intelligent positions or anything.
That he's not a good person, and he's doing a better job than Hillary Clinton is right now. He's doing a way better job.
Wait, Trump? What do you fucking... Do you honestly, like, you're telling me you wouldn't go back in hindsight and vote for Hillary Clinton? Because, like, if so, you're a dumb person.
Hell no! Are you fucking kidding me, bro?
Why? What would she do that's worse than Trump right now? I'm sorry.
Oh my god. Dude, oh my god, I don't think we can ever agree on it. I can't believe what you just said. You would have voted for Hillary Clinton just like I said you would?
Really quick reaction.
I hope that you just drink it and you don't mean that, man. That's fucking...
No, like, Trump ended up way worse than I think most people could fathom.
What is he doing that's so bad? Look at the Dow has $4 trillion.
Damn, I don't give a shit about the fucking Dow. Like, how dumb are you gonna fucking be about that?
220,000 jobs were made. Job wages are finally going up very, very little, but at least
are
don't.
Increasing anyway, and like the job wages, I'm sure are fucking like static.
They
like,
do.
Underemployment's been our biggest fucking problem, and Trump's not doing anything for that. He wants to, his stupid health.
What are you talking about?
Are you
Yo,
fucking kidding?
unemployment fell. Oh man, I got to get the state for you.
But I just told you, underemployment or employment's not the issue, and like under Obama, unemployment was decreasing as well.
No, not as much as what Trump is doing, eliminating.
Trump hasn't done shit, dude.
Dude,
he
some states,
done anything the whole time he's been in office.
Removed, had put people into programs, so people that were on unemployment. There was an 80%. I got to get you the exact stat because you don't believe anything I say, so I'm just going to save my breath.
Well, you cite me sources like those idiots who were talking about how that stupid meteorologist from the fucking 70s fucking laid waste to some CNN report when in actuality he's just a fucking dipshit. Like, I'm sorry. Do you expect me to take anything you say seriously when you're giving me like sources like that? Like, were you serious about that video? Did you honestly think like he did?
Why is that guy not a good source?
Because he doesn't even have a fucking master's degree in fucking anything. He has a bachelor's in journalism. Like, are you fucking kidding? Why am I supposed to take this guy's views on climatology when he hasn't published a single fucking paper or anything on climatology? Like, are you fucking kidding me, Dan? Like, you really think I should take this guy seriously? Like, take his words at value because he used to tell people what the fucking weather was outside? And I think people can look outside and figure the fuck out? Like, that's what you're fucking telling me right now. Like you're in your heart of hearts, you think he actually expressed a valid opinion in that fucking conversation? You don't think he made an ass out of himself?
Well, then explain to me why Greenland, like, that's true that Greenland's actually getting, you know, there's more ice in there now. There's more, all the ice that we said, oh,
it's more complicated than that. Like, that's all I'm gonna fucking say. Like,
I understand, dude. The thing is, I watch Vice, bro. And I watch that shit all the time about global warming, man, and it scares the shit out of me. I told you this. That there's, you know, ice sheets that are coming off that are the size of, like, the Empire State Building falling into the water. You know? I just don't think, you know, according to, like, what the tax credits and all the shit that they wanted to do, you know, how much extra taxes we would have paid if we started the tax credits that Gore wanted to do back in the day, and nothing, and he was completely fucking wrong.
About what? What was he wrong about? He never said that stupid Manhattan thing you quoted. That was like from some random ABC thing that may have been out of fucking context or like misunderstood. Like, I'll concede you that. The thing is, like, you're trying to take people being wrong about one thing and stuff like, well, if they're wrong about that one thing, they're probably wrong about everything. Like, do you see how stupid it is to say that?
Dude, he told us, think about how stupid you are to think, yo, New York City be underwater a year ago.
He didn't say that. Someone on ABC said that. That's not a valid opinion you could fucking express right now. Like, are you fucking kidding me?
Dude, Google what the scub Al Gore has said, and then that's it after you play Dota. And we'll go over his many comments.
Like, but you already believe that global warming is true, so what does it fucking matter? Like, why are we gonna keep debating this point?
Because it's the way that we were approaching it was absolutely ridiculous. That's what's debatable, and that's where I'm right, and that's where I won this conversation. We can move on.
Damn it! You just say dumb shit all the time.
See, I gotta stop saying dumb shit, because then when I'm fucking serious, you're an idiot.
Well, I can't tell the difference. Like, you fucking straddle that border super well. For better or fucking worse, man.
I fucking hate you right now. This is fucking mad at you.
Like, no, this conversation makes me, like you honestly, like, hold, like, such stupid positions on, like, so many things. Like, it makes me fucking mad.
I can't believe you.
Like, you're not a stupid fucking person, yet you say such dumb fucking things all the time. I don't know how else I can say that in, like, a nice way.
I just have my beliefs, Joe.
I don't know, man.
You had your beliefs for 8 years, and look what fucking happened in this country.
I mean, my beliefs have developed over time. I never supported a fucking Obama, so I don't know why you always try and paint me into that corner. Like, you also do this thing that, like, I don't know how seriously you fucking do it, but you do this same thing that, like, I see a ton of conservatives do, and even, like, liberals do to a certain extent, like the super crazy ones, where you try and paint everyone into some fucking box, and I'm like, I don't get it. Like, things are more complicated than painting someone into that box where you get to demonize them.
Dude, first off, demonizing started with Obama, bro.
Like, that's another thing. Like, what? How did demonizing start with fucking Obama? I'm
sorry. Bro.
I mean, it was during Reagan that we sentenced.
Totally. You know, the word I'm looking for is, you know, he just like defamation of character of people. He just destroyed people.
No, he fucking didn't.
Victimized people is awesome.
Listen, I want to say, I will say so many horrible things about Obama. You do not have to fight me and say, like, I don't know.
Just Google Obama victimizing people. You're going to see 4,000 articles, bro.
Oh, come on. The middle tower's under attack.
Guys, it's like, think Obama's like Black Jesus and shit.
Who did he victimize? I'm sorry.
Pretty much every Republican. Getting to my computer right now.
I'm sorry. You're gonna say that the Republicans were the victims during his fucking administration? Like, are you serious? You know how fucking dumb they were? Mitch McConnell's the biggest piece of shit I've ever seen in my fucking life.
I hate it so much.
That's the person you want to fucking... Yeah, that's not gonna be it. Like, you have Mitch McConnell, and Mitch McConnell likes fucking people. They're just disgusting. Like, how do you look at the Republican Party and you think, like, man, this is a group of people?
I never liked the Republican Party, bro.
Then why do you vote for them? Why do you fucking vote for anyone in the Republican Party?
No choice, bro.
No, we do have a choice. Like, you're gonna say, like, anyone in the Republican Party. I'm sorry. Like,
Rand Paul.
I have issues with the Democratic Party, okay? I think there's many of them that are shitty. Like, probably like 60-80% of them that are shitty. When I look at the Republicans, 99%. So why are you voting for the 99% shitty instead of like avoiding like the one sensible.
They have Rand Paul, bro. I would vote for Rand Paul, the true conservative, even though Donald Trump hasn't did anything conservative. But what he has done is he's put faith back in the market. Like no one could deny that there's confidence in America and what they're doing and American companies right now. It's insane what's going on, bro. He's breaking all these records. There was a fucking. I can't keep bringing up Wall Street because you don't think that matters on our.
Are you just looking at like? Well, so I think Wall Street measures like I'm not really like super good on economics by any stretch, but like Wall Street's measuring how well the best of the best are doing. Like how profitable these corporations are. Like, do you think how profitable corporations are represents like how well we're doing as a country? Because you're fucking wrong. Like when the middle class is fucking struggling, like I'm sorry, like I don't care how well corporations are doing when like we're fucking poor, you know?
Are you poor, Joe? Yo. And then like even what Trump did with the apprentice program, bro, it's like finally, well, instead of the way Obama just made it like, oh, well, you shouldn't have went to college for that. Well, at least Trump is making it like, okay, we're gonna make incentives to be a plumber, to be an electrician, to be
what incentives has he made for people to pursue those careers? I'm sorry, because I would agree with that. I think too many people pursue college when they shouldn't be.
Google the apprenticeship program that he's putting it together. Dude, he's Trump, bro. He has Linda McMahon as his small business.
I'm sorry, Trump is an idiot. Are you trying to pretend he's actually an intelligent person right now?
I don't think he's intelligent, but I think some of the people he put in place aren't that bad, the choices, bro. Fucking General McMaster. Fucking the Mad Dog. Fucking Linda McMahon.
You mean the one of the chair people of the WWE? That's who you're.
That's genius. The only bad one's Betsy. And Flint, fucking man, bro.
I'll agree to disagree on that one, Ciampa.
Nobody understood the true power of Flynn, bro. He just made everyone just like he in there for less than fucking 15 days, whatever. And he's already telling Iran, yo, you're on notice. Thank God we got this travel ban.
All I've given, I will give back. Swiftly now.
Okay, so Dan, what I want you to do is state a solid policy position. I want to argue about that with you. Because you jump all over the place way too fucking much.
Alright, where are you? Send it.
No, just choose your policy position of your choice, and I'll say whether or not I think I can have done that. Or attack it, depending on wherever you stand. Go ahead, say something. Say something you want done in our country.
I think we should, without a doubt, stop using foreign oil. And just use all our oil as we produce and spend money into American companies made on American soil, green energy projects, further lithium battery research, as well as, you know.
So you're cool with like electric cars?
100%. Volvo's next car line that they make is there's batteries in all of them. They're no more just oil.
Oh shit, I'm coming, buddy.
So you are 100% down. We should be using American oil until we get off oil. And then we should be selling our oil by sanctioning Russia. And President Trump has more sanctions on Russia than the previous administration.
Probably right about that. I know he didn't really lift the sanctions people expected him to do.
Dude, Trump is the man, bro. He's not smart, okay? But the people he puts around him makes him billions of dollars, and that's what he put around. You know, if Steve Mnuchin, in all seriousness, going back to seriousness, because I was about to go off on a tangent, if Steve Mnuchin gets the tax reform completed and in place by the end of this year, you're going to see the Dow. I know you're not going to be like, oh, the Dow is going to go to 27,000. America, there's going to be so much money pumped into infrastructure. It's going to be insane. But he has to get the tax reform, or, you know, we're risking maybe 1,000 points on that Dow to maybe 3. You know, I thought you liked Steve Mnuchin too. He made Batman vs Superman, which was like such a shitty movie.
I don't know if that's true.
Yeah, dude, you don't understand. He made a bunch of movies, bro. You watched that. You don't even look at who anyone is, bro. You just look up.
I never said anything bad about Steve Mnuchin. Isn't he like a Goldman Sachs guy though?
Yeah.
You think that's good?
I think he has knowledge of money, and I think he's better than fucking Geithner.
Okay.
I think he's better than Geithner, though.
I usually don't like doing stuff like this, but how would you feel if Hillary Clinton did that?
Your buddy Obama had Geithner, who, what did he do with his tax? He got it audited. He was the treasurer he was just doing tax evasion. So we didn't really get any worse having fucking Steve Mnuchin.
But dude, him and whoever, like Trump and fucking Sanders railed into Clinton for her associations with Goldman Sachs, right? And this dude literally appoints the president of Goldman Sachs.
Dude, Hillary Clinton sold so much uranium and had so much more ties with Russia.
No, I don't want to hear it. I want you to straight up confront I want you to completely answer this question. How do you reconcile your hatred of Clinton for being, if it's not the Rose cover? Oh man, that's fucking shitty. I don't want to deal with this right now. Okay, so if it's not, fuck. So how do you reconcile you judge Hillary Clinton for accepting shit from Goldman Sachs, right?
Okay.
Taking money and bribes. I'm asking you a question. You thought that was bad because she was sold out. Hillary Clinton's corrupt, right? You believe Hillary Clinton's corrupt, right?
Yeah.
And one of the big ways she was corrupt was giving $400,000 speeches or $600,000, whatever the fuck they were, to Goldman Sachs. Would you agree with that?
Yeah.
So how do you reconcile that with Trump literally appointing these people who you think Hillary Clinton is corrupt for associating with? How do you reconcile that? That's all I want to know.
Okay. Unless we found out more bad things that Steve Mnuchin has done, then I can't answer this question until I'm more knowledgeable on how terrible a person
hold on.
Steve
That
Mnuchin
speaks
was.
generally to pay-to-play politics, right? Can you agree with that? We're going to take this one thing at a time. We need you to agree to things, then we're going to go from there, okay? So, if in general, do I want 15% life steal or 30%?
All right, let's go into the Clinton Foundation, where all of a sudden she's not president, and then the whole foundation gets liquidated. So let's talk about that. No one talks about that.
Well, she's not president, so I don't really give a shit.
So all these countries liquidated their money in the Clinton Foundation after she lost. So talk about pay to fucking Obama.
I completely agree. But part of pay to play, one of the big problems with it was when you look at Hillary fucking Clinton or whatever, is that you can see the clear pay to play. They pay her money and they give her influence, and Trump literally just directly concedes influence to whatever the fuck it's called.
Russia?
No, sorry. To Goldman Sachs by literally electing their president, who likely has some of their interests in mind when he does things. My issue is that's the same thing you grill. If Hillary Clinton did the same thing, elected the same person, you'd have the same fucking problem.
Gotcha, president.
You're happy she's not president? Is that what you said?
Dude, it's crazy, man, how she was just abusing black people like that. After what you heard her father say and all the shit that happened, all the laws, the two-strike laws that were put in place when her husband was president, and then all these minorities were siding with her, it was out of fucking control. Seeing that with my own eyes the last
you're right, but Trump's still going the whole tough on crime route too, so what's your fucking point?
Dude,
Trump is so much better on this.
Politician. He wasn't a fucking full-time politician.
Trump
he was
wasn't?
a businessman, and that's how.
When Trump was fucking running for president of the United States, he was talking about being tough on crime. Trump was not a politician at those points. Is that what you're saying?
Why? What happened when he was running for? What happened? What do you mean? What did I miss? What did I just miss here?
Hang on. Let me remember what I was getting out there. I had a plan. I don't remember how good it was.
It's not as bad as you all thought. You guys all thought, comparing him to Hitler, Everyone's
Oh
just
shit, I found the whole enemy team!
Yep.
Run! Leave me!
out.
Hold on, where is he going, guys? Okay, so Trump, while he was campaigning, which is when he's like a politician, he's literally running for president, like you're a politician at that point. I don't care whether or not you've served at that point, he's running for president, he's a politician, okay? Like, can we agree with that? While he's running for president, he's being a politician, he's talking about politics, he's talking about principles, he's talking about things like that, so he's a politician, right? Can we agree?
Well, yeah, he was assimilating into becoming a politician. It takes, many decades. He was doing it in like a few months. It takes decades.
Sure,
Did it in
whatever.
a few months. Trump.
As long as you're going to agree to that point. So what I was getting at with that is that he was becoming a politician. He was talking about being tough on crime. So you demonized Bill Clinton for harming black community, right? That you said, like, he did these things that supported, like, disenfranchising blacks, which I will agree with. I am not disagreeing with that. What I'm disagreeing with is that Trump was any fucking better. He's the one who was talking, like, at this point, Hillary Clinton was probably talking, or she was talking about rescheduling marijuana, a crime that disproportionately targets black people, right? Yo, Rylan, let's go fucking kill this fucking Benno. Come on, follow.
Ursa's right there.
Fuck him, I don't give a shit.
And why didn't fucking Trump, first off, everyone's like, Trump on Russia, what did the election meddling? Why didn't Obama do anything? Why didn't fucking Obama do anything? It's all on Trump, I'll do all this meddling. Dude, Obama, he wasn't president. I'm talking about a guy who wasn't even president. And then nothing's happened, it's been months. There's cases on fucking Bernie Sanders' family, there's no case on
Okay, there's no case on the Bernie Sanders family, it's fucking no go.
It really happened.
Like, if you're honestly gonna look at this person, like you're talking about, like, oh, she's so corrupt, they use his office to do whatever. She, like, in your mind, she tried to use Bernie Sanders' office to try and make herself rich by what? Opening a fucking school to further education in Vermont? Like, are you fucking delusional?
Dude, she was. You think the loans were gonna go to education? They're gonna go to faculty and be frivolously spent.
You're
And
just
then you know who's gonna pay
assuming
for it?
malicious
The
intent without
tuition
proof.
of the children.
You're assuming malicious intent without proof. Without proof, you're just being stupid again. Like, can you please, like, I want you to operate in a land of fucking facts, Dan, without conjecture, without.
Tuition would have went up, bro. How are they gonna pay for the loan?
They said, like, I read the shit on that. They said how they intended on paying for a loan, and that answer was with higher enrollment, right? I'm gonna fucking mad here. God damn it.
Falsified information. Now we're actually arguing about somebody who falsified information.
What did she falsify? I'm sorry.
She used her fucking husband's political background and falsified.
No, that's not falsifying. Sorry. Like, learn what the fuck falsifying means. If you want to say Bernie Sanders tried to put pressure on this poor innocent fucking bank using his political standing, like, that's one thing. That's not falsifying. That's engaging in fucking corruption by trying to, like, lean on someone. Falsifying means she intentionally filled out documents incorrectly to receive something she didn't deserve.
That's exactly what happened.
I have not seen anything to really support that. I'm sorry, buddy. Like, I've looked into this, but like you do this fucking thing that's so fucking annoying, Dan. I love you to death, okay? You do this thing where, like, you look at, like, a minority opinion, like some random piece of, like, little evidence, and you take that, you're like, that's it, that's definitive proof, and then you assign. Like, it's the same way you look at, like, like, the way you talk about Conor McGregor is going to destroy Floyd Mayweather. That's the same way you talk about politics, where you look at this really super minority opinion as a fringe chance of being a possibility, and you try and talk about, like, it's the God-given fucking truth. And, like, that's not how the world fucking works, Dan. You have to learn to weigh evidence fucking properly if you want to actually have, like, valid political opinions, because you just don't fucking do it.
Dude, I don't understand why I can't look at a minority opinion where, like, because.
But no, so I'm not saying that an opinion is bad by, like, de facto because not many people believe in it, okay? Don't mistake me. I'm not saying just because a minority believes something, it is wrong. Like, you can look at, like 80 fucking years ago when slavery and like having blacks segregated was a majority opinion, and then it was not right. But I'm saying is, like, you need to have a well-supported, well-argued, well-evidenced point for me to actually fucking respect it, for any actual person to respect it. For then, like, for you, like, look at me or someone like from, like, the Donald who would say the same things as you, like the same things as you to me, but they'd actually say it like completely serious, like would dismiss my opinions because they're like, oh, liberal scum, fucking trash or whatever. It's like, no, you're just trying to argue with like hyperbole, like attack my fucking character instead of my fucking points, like because you don't develop like well researched, well articulated, well founded points. You want to argue on like the fucking fringe, cite something stupid. Like when you're arguing against global warming, they'll say like, well, this thing wasn't true. Manhattan didn't sink 2 years ago, so all of global warming is false because that one prediction.
I never said all go. I told you I believe in global warming, but I'm saying they're using it as a ploy to tax the shit out of you. That's all I stand on global warming.
But what I'm saying is people who come from that same aisle as you do the same fucking thing. And I don't like to fucking generalize, Dan, but I see this literally all the fucking time. It fucking disgusts me. Because I try and reasonably consider points that are fucking, like, founded in facts. Like, when we want to argue about, like, what's another point that I, like, consider? Like Second Amendment rights. Like, I legitimately consider both sides of Second Amendment rights. I don't stand on one side and demonize the other. I don't say I'm totally against guns. I, in fact, lean in favor of people being allowed to have guns, Dan. I'm actually probably more Second Amendment than you fucking are.
No way. You haven't even bought your first gun.
I don't really want to own a gun, but that has nothing to do with my desire to defend people's rights to have guns. I personally have not seen a great argument for why we should abolish guns. One thing I could say is if you were to abolish guns and you were to then take everyone's guns, you'd probably see less violence because even criminals, like a big defense to it is like you see like, well, like criminals are the ones committing violence. They're not going to respect these laws about magazine capacity, and you're 100% right. But if you make it very hard to impossible for like criminal element to get guns, then you're going to see a huge decrease in gun-related violence. Because like right now they can, like people look at like Illinois where there's like very strict gun laws, and then people just go to the one state over, buy guns, then come back to Illinois and kill people, which is illegal. But who cares? You're killing people. Like, well, who cares about this minor like felony or misdemeanor compared to the act of murder? Like it doesn't matter. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like it's fucking irrelevant.
You know, Joe, you just
like I try to reasonably
actually believe in before. We're not at a point where this was another thing that you said. We're not at a point where there's like we're living in such an automated society with robots and you know industrial facilities that are like that.
And I've never said that.
Actually said that you'd want the like an allowance,
like universal basic income (UBI). Yeah, I have spoken about that, but I haven't talked about it. So I think we need to have our society adapt to that eventually being a point. It's going to be really hard to flip a switch 20 years from now when 90% of jobs are automated. Like, the thing is, even jobs that like, even when you want to talk technical jobs, like, there's automation engineers who designed, like, those more technical jobs to then be automated.
Just gonna abuse the fucking program. It's gonna completely
there's no abusing it when you just give like X amount of money to people and you remove all other benefits. Like if I take away any sort of like welfare and I take away all this and I just give people an X dollar amount value, then there's no abusing it. That's just what it is, you know. Like but you want to live at the bottom.
Then there's programs that have to be made when people run out because you know people are gonna fucking run out.
What? I mean, I don't know, man. Maybe.
Then you're just going to create more programs. It's just programs for programs, and the money is just getting drained. Come on, bro. It's fucking ridiculous, bro. You're promoting people that they can do nothing if they really wanted to, and you see what happens with a lot.
Like, do you not acknowledge that that's an inevitability, though? Like, do you honestly want to pretend that like almost full blown automation is not an inevitability?
Yeah, in like 100 years, Joe, you're gonna be dead. We'll never see it.
No, you're fucking crazy. You think things... If you think that idea... Like, maybe that's where our fundamental disagreement comes in. So in my mind, I think society needs to prepare for that. Because I think...
And how long? You say 20 years?
Yeah, probably.
No way.
I mean, when do you think, like... We already have Tesla vehicles that are self-driving to a large extent. Like, how long do you think it's going to take until that's, like, implemented? Like, keep in mind, Tesla vehicles came with the capacity to upgrade to self-driving. Like, do you remember that upgrade came out for Tesla vehicles where they had, what was it, Category 4 or something? self-driving where they could like self-drive on highways. Like, do you remember that?
Yeah.
Like that was a software upgrade. We're talking. Think about all the cars that are made now. They'll probably be eligible for a software upgrade 20 years from now that'll bring them to self-driving. Like, that's what I'm talking about. Like, I'm not saying, like, well, everyone's going to adapt instantly 20 years from now and everything's going to be automated. I'm saying the stuff that's coming out now is going to be ready or capable to take some sort of upgrade like that in the next few years. Like, they're going to have that shit in mind because, like, automation, like, full-blown automation to where, like, people are literally legally disallowed from driving cars on public roads because that, like, automation will get to that point. Like, we're going to have automation to where the car will be able to navigate through traffic, and then, like, we're going to go the phase past that where, like, humans driving is disallowed because it negatively affects the ability of self-driving cars. Because they don't have to, like, self-driving vehicles don't react around reaction time. They respond around their ability to communicate with each other at the speed of light. Like, no matter how quick your reactions are, Dan, you're not reacting at the speed of light.
Okay, so then you don't think Americans are going to get pissed that they're going to be like, I want to drive my own vehicle?
You might be, but there's nothing you can do about it when we're going that route of automation. Like, do you get mad when you drive the bus and the bus driver won't let you drive? Do you get mad when you're on the subway and you don't get to drive the train? Like, this is literally just the next... Like, I think it could even get to a point where I saw this pointed out, and I think it's very interesting, is that at a certain point... Wait, what the fuck? I didn't realize I was doing for a game. I just got a game. Whatever. I don't care. Where, like, cars aren't going to be owned in the way we're generally used to, right? Like, cars are going to be owned in a way where...
I read that article, and insurance companies are going to be fucked because they're going to be less fucked.
Well, no, it's where, like, everything basically functions as a taxi because there's, like, no real incentive. There's no real great incentive. Am I jungling? I think I'm jungling. Where, like, because of how cars are going to work, like, you can have less cars being more efficient because, like, keep in mind, when you drive to work, Dan, your car sits there for 8 or 9 hours while you're working, not doing anything, right?
No, Joe, I read the whole article that you're talking about.
Well, you know what I'm talking about. Like, instead of having one car per person, you can have, like, one car that can serve, like, 5-6 different people a day. And, like, those will just be operated by companies. Like, you don't even actually need personal ownership of cars, which could be great. That'll take a huge expense off people while it's trying to normalize fucking cost among the masses. Which is a cool idea. But yeah, like, yeah, realistically, at a certain point, human beings aren't going to be allowed to drive their cars on public roads anymore. Like, I'm sure there'll still be the novelties where you can go places and do whatever the fuck you want, you know? Like, where you can go to,
Oxygen-rich atmosphere.
Oops, don't want that. Sorry, where you can go to places and, like, drive a car for a few hours, you know? Like, I'm sure you'll be able to pay for that. So I'm sure you'll be able to pay to go to a field and then drive around a car on, like, maybe a road or a figure eight, and, like, you can have the leisure of driving in a safe environment that doesn't impact society's ability to function, you know? Like, that'll be things, and that's totally fine. You wanna hop on Discord, Danny?
Alright.
I'll see you on Discord in a second, bye. What's up, right guy?
Nothing much. That last game was a shit show.
Yeah, dude, I've been arguing with Dan for the past 35 minutes, so I, like, don't even know what the fuck's going on. I don't know if I want phase shooties. We're gonna have fun this game. We're gonna go for an good old Atos. Sounds retarded, but it's actually pretty good. Atos Doom is where it's at. Dan hasn't unmuted yet.
I didn't block. I lost mid. GG.
Why didn't you go back and block? Why'd you start with boots? Like, you want poor man shield Tango. Are you against Medusa?
I mean, I'm against the Medusa. I want to outrun her snake.
The thing is, it's gonna be very hard for you to position like that, and she can honestly just she can just use the snake on you, and then it's like no big deal for her, honestly. Like, it doesn't really change much for her to do that.
Almighty one. Hell's on earth. The fire spreads. Almighty money. Yes, fan the flame.
Get back, leave. Don't go that. You're going the wrong way. Don't.
Can't fucking talk.
No, almost.
Just got a brave over there.
My bad, dude. I'm bad dungeon. Dude, I'm like fucking drunk right now. Leave me alone. I'm doing the best I fucking can, okay? How you doing, Rylan? You having fun?
Yeah, I'm doing alright. It's not really a lane I'm gonna win.
You need to get a pretty quick stick. I think you want to get Bottle Wand right now. I think you're saving up for treads, but I don't think that's the question.
I have treads, but I could get Bottle Wand. I don't think it's gonna be beneficial in this lane. He's not casting that many snakes.
It's gonna be beneficial when you get rotated on by the sky. That's gonna be beneficial overall. You can also get a Ring of Health if you want. I don't think you really need to get the treads. You can go for a Radiance if you want to, which I think also mitigates your desire to have treads. But I think you
I was debating. I wasn't actually debating going to treads. I was debating if I was going to go for Midas. See how quickly I got the gold for that.
You can get Midas too. That's totally fine.
When the fuck these shrines come online? 20 seconds.
I'll meet you at top shrine for that.
No! Whew. I've dodged 3 of his snakes with these boots.
Yeah, it's definitely not a bad itemization. I'm going to the shrine right now if you want to pop over.
Okay. Yeah.
Thanks for waiting. Appreciate it.
Yes.
Oh shit. Oh, fuck off. Oh, come on! How did the ancients not get that? What?
Would you try to get it, right?
Yeah, I should have too. He did his little stomp shit on me.
How the fuck did you run that far up there?
Well, Skywrath came in from this way when I was going on to Medusa, so I had to run the opposite way.
The fire spreads.
Can we kill him? I'm TPing in.
Try. Oh, I got a net. I'm not gonna be able to get the animation right.
That slow is bullshit. Oh, but he came back.
40, middle tower. Look at it.
Yeah, you can't run into a shrine like that, buddy. It's gonna get you killed almost every time.
Well, I didn't realize Clinks was there.
I mean, that's the thing. You go into a shrine, you should assume everyone's there at all times, pretty much.
Clinks is coming up on this Dazzle if you want to kill him. He's probably gonna pop out from Invis. And Skyrat's right there with like one hit.
I've successfully body locked myself.
Oh, middle tower's under attack.
Morph, you didn't want a free kill? Skyrath had like 100 health.
It's
Probably gone now.
Don't tell him I'll live his fucking life, okay?
My soul hunger grows.
Oh, come on. The middle tower's under attack.
The ground burns. Firestorm. Damnation come.
Damn.
Yes.
Yeah, be careful of that fucking courier, buddy. It's going right over our planks.
This Skyrath is fucking retarded. He is everywhere.
Hell's on earth.
He has no mana.
Well, you can dive him if you want. I got a hole.
I am the midnight of your soul.
He's shrining right now, probably.
Good, fuck him.
Ooh, I have money.
Whoa, killing spree. Oh, who does that crap? It should be against the rules. Your middle tower's under attack. What does that
You want
Your
to TP?
middle tower's under
Oh, you want
attack.
bottom.
Oh, man, what? Get up on out of here. The
Your middle
radiant
tower
will fortify your structures.
This is a big one.
He's no mana. No mana. As I said, he has no mana.
Yeah, just come bottom. Let's kill this fucking guy.
I don't have any health.
Let's go shrine. Is the shrine up? 60 seconds for shrine.
Yes. Damnation come.
Oh, come on.
The ground burns.
He's gonna live. He barely lived there. That's
I saw.
unfortunate. If only Rylan was there with a fucking quill spray.
Shrine isn't even up yet, and I still have no health.
Yeah, I forgive you because you did tell me that, and it is entirely my fault. So I'm gonna let it go this time, but just don't let it happen again.
The soul eater hungers. Oh, yes. Service is rendered. Attack.
You know, Rick, I gotta tell you, my bottom
Stay,
tower
Nick, stay.
is
We can
pretty
get the
good.
kill, I think.
Tower
Yeah, this fucker has way more farm than I do.
She kind of shits on us. The thing we have is like Doom, so that kind of makes it so she can't ult us, which only has a small degree of usefulness. We're coming, baby. Why is this bitch up now? Fucking stick charges.
Alright, time to turn this fucking shit around.
Honestly, if we just go to a lane together when I got Doom up, dude, we're gonna get so many fucking kills, it's gonna be a joke. I just need to stop being fucking retarded. All I have had to do is farm for a while. You wanna come here and get a kill? Can you TP in? Can you TP in or no?
I do not have a TP.
We got one more here or no? Alright, they're gonna walk up to the next wave. Just get ready to morph strike it.
So I'm heading back to base. I'll come out in a second.
It's not fucking visible!
Double kill.
God, I can't watch it. I love the way you're like, I can't watch it. Yeah, I can't.
Yeah, give me your number, yeah, because I want to Snapchat it, I want to put it on Facebook, I want to put it on Instagram.
I don't know which way to look because there's like...
Oh my god, we got...
Yeah, exactly. Not
He's actually sucking his cock! He's actually sucking his cock! Wait, wait!
Four in a row. He's now dominating. He's dominating, Rick.
For the uninitiated, this game is not going super well for us.
Come on, get with it. Your middle tower's under attack.
Pretty sure Dazzle just sold me the fuck up. So I want to come top, defend top maybe?
I'm walking there. I don't have a TP,
We
but...
need more than just the one.
What'd you just do?
Sky.
Is this guy gonna die or no?
No chance. Unless someone else hit him.
Take the tower, take the tower.
We got the Vlads finally. Took 16 fucking minutes, but we fucking did it. Someone Tusa buying a Bloodstone or not? Or buying an Orchid? Okay.
Oh, come on. The middle tower's under attack. Oh, the enemy top tower's fallen.
Are we going here?
Oh, jeez, your middle tower's under attack. Mega kill. He just mega killed.
It's back to him. He's got 5 stacks on him.
Yeah. Klings was in front of me too. Caught between a rock and a hard place.
Look, I'm not saying 70s.
Oh, I almost had him. A couple more quill sprays probably would have got both of them. Yeah, that's only you. I guess Morph too. We defending top?
Vengeance mid. We can try, I guess. Yeah.
Oh, too late. Too late.
I'm coming.
Oh shit! I definitely, as you guys said, that was team bottom. Oh, we're gonna push bottom at least.
Jesus, this is some wicked sick stuff, Rick, because he just wicked sick it.
Own it, Drake.
Radiant just fortified their structures. You know what I'm talking about?
Try not to die this
Holy shit! Oh, I guess they have a Klings, don't they?
The Soul Eater hunger. Regeneration! The ground burns.
I've known for so long that I should have gotten a level 1 Infernal Blade. I just haven't done it.
Oh, own it.
How's that minus working for you?
It's getting me a lot of gold.
Eventually you have that radiance. You're getting pretty close. Good.
I mean, I would have killed the Medusa there, but for some fucking reason,
This is
she
like
had
one
4
of
people
those
around
like,
her.
really annoying Dota games where it's just like, what the fuck? It's always like really... Did you need to go for that, buddy? It's one of those like really annoying games where like you barely miss like so many kills, and it just literally makes all the difference. It's like, man, if we got like 2 of those like 7 missed kills, we win this game. But you don't, so you lose the game because you completely lose your momentum. So, pretty unfortunate.
We're not gonna lose.
It's definitely hard.
Slash and burn. That's for me.
I need a lot of items right now, and I'm like nowhere close, so I guess I get the Devour Gold.
Firestorm. With sword of flame.
Try like 9 people in mid waiting to kill me. I'm gonna go back for the Devour too.
The ground burns.
Maybe not. Suss me out, heal.
Jeez, he's dominating.
Wait, I thought I was standing beside our tier 1 for some reason. I was like, why am I not healing? Thinking I was in fountain. Amazing.
Tell you something about the Radiant. They sure know how to kill. Roshan! It's about time somebody took him out. The guy's a weirdo. Yeah, he's giant weird.
Oh shit, Slark. Unfortunate.
Oh man, this guy's dominating!
Fucking serious.
Hello? Can anyone hear me? Oh, it's a killing spree over here! It's not making sense!
Seriously. Like, what is she seriously gonna buy a fucking Silver Edge or Shadowblade?
Yeah, it's fucking retarded. That's harder on, you know?
The ground burns. Fires of the pit. Head to bed. Hell's on earth. Infernal. Yes.
Whoa, mega kill. Uh-oh. Oh, mega kill.
Oh, that was me for a second. I am not Nix. Oh, seriously?
Soul Eater hunger.
Seriously? He killed me with split shot?
To paint the battlefield red.
That wasn't our gem, was it?
Oh, we've lost 2 sets already.
To damnation come.
I'm down for that. I'm fucking tired. I need to go to sleep.
Hell's on earth. My waters rise.
Sorry guys, this game's on me. I played like a fucking retard.
Uh-oh, monster kill. Watch out for your attack. Heads up. Heads up for me.
Good job, guys.
Heads up, Morty. This could be a Nigerian scam. Ricky's unstoppable. Ownage. Ah, Morty. Can you smell it? Smell of freshly slaughtered bodies. You know, Rick, I gotta tell you, my bottom tower is looking pretty good. Morty, bottom tower under attack. Oh! This is some like stuff. Shut up, baby. Big crap. Ooh, your middle tower's under attack.
Alright, boys, get him.
Oh man, your middle tower.
3 orchids.
They have a lot of orchids. It's very weird.
Slark is there.
Your ancient's under attack.
Alright, I think it's time for a nap.